Good evening. Hi. And we're still here in Vegas, still tearing it up. My wife and I, we're about to go out downtown. We're going to go to, I guess, we're going to go to the MGM, the Park MGM. It's Latin night. So, we're a bunch of Latins. So we're going to get out there. We're going to see what it's all about. But other than that, let's see. What was it like this weekend? We had a blast. So far these last I don't know 6 days, 5 days that we've been here. It's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday, so we got here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, our fifth day. We're still Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we'll go home Saturday. If we don't stay the night, we don't know how it's all going to work out. I'll find out tomorrow. I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the support. My wife and I, we decided to start doing the live streams together or doing the videos together because she said, you know what, babe, I'll just film and we can just do it as we go, like pencil it in, like we're going on vacation, we go, like we'll find destinations to do whatever. Is this my last meet and greet video? I don't know. I never know what we really have time for, because coming up it's going to be really busy. We have Thanksgiving and Black Friday and that whole run. So we had talked about going to the cold, and I say the cold, it's because, I give an example, the Rose Parade. The Rose Parade is freezing cold in the morning, and my wife's not a cold weather person. But if I put her in a jacket and some heated gloves or something, maybe she'll go, maybe she'll film, who knows? But we've been having a great time. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it was a great video. I appreciate that, Carter. Hey, we watched 10 minutes of you opening up scorecards. All right, we watched that while we were having dinner, my wife and I. But I tell you, it's been a blessing. It's been surreal, and it's different here. It's a different feel when you've been here for so many days and you know the streets and you go for a drive. You know where you want to go, what you want to eat. That poker tournament that I joined today, I see there's things I do in life where I go, that's the last time I'll ever do that. The last time I played in a football game was a workplace football game like 3 years ago. And we recorded, it was on the channel, we showed, and it was the last time I threw a football. It was the last time I ran full speed. And I'm happy with the outcome. Like, I'm like, okay, that's it. I have nothing to prove. I'm not here to relive my pastime or anything. And I had a blast doing it. So I went out on top. I felt really good. Tony Romo throw a touchdown on my last pass and stuff. So I did that with basketball too. I played basketball for the last time a while ago, and I said I'm never going back, and I'm not going to try to get out there and relive my glory days. My body doesn't need it. And that's the last poker tournament I'll ever play today. I realized, one, you have to play every day. There was so many little things that after it would happen, I'd be like, oh no, I remember that. I was supposed to do this. Like, it hit me. Like when you're playing against a short stack, or you're the big stack, or when you're out of position, on the button. Like, so many things that you play out. And these dudes that I was talking to, I was sitting on the table. I was in one of the best tournaments here. The structure is really good, and it's a deep stack structure at Orleans at 11 o'clock, and you're like, okay, I get it. And I made top 50, but that didn't matter. There was a ton of real poker players in there. The guys knew what they were doing, and they walked me all the way down. You just get blinded out at some point, but I was okay with it. I was okay with the outcome, but in the middle of it, I was saying to myself, I should be home just buying more GameStop. Like, that's what I said to myself. It was crazy. I didn't care. Called my wife, and I said, hey, baby, this is my last one. She goes, why? Aren't you having fun? I said, yeah, I'm having fun, but I'd much rather be home and just buying shares. So I had my auto buy today. I had an auto buy on my account for the $20 that I had in there. I spent $20 on GameStop today. I know I was buying two for a while there, but slowed it down. Doesn't matter if I have money or not. It's just who I am. I just buy 20, boom. But I will tell you this about the stock, how I feel about the stock, right? We're going to talk about that in a minute. But before I get it all out, So many people are out there messaging me about Ian Carroll. I got the message about Ian Carroll stealing more DD, like he went out there and started. Okay, when I drop the phone, when I drop the phone right now, it actually hit the mute button. So now you can hear me. Thank you so much, man. Um, yeah, no, sorry about that, guys. It's when I dropped the phone. So you look like you got plastic surgery gone wrong. Okay, that's fine. My wife's probably better looking than yours. Yeah. Yeah, good thing I've been with my wife for 17 years. Anyway, I can read lips, and he's saying he's saying Ian is right. 5% of GME investors should force a shareholders meeting to vote for NFT share per share. Okay, is that what Ian's saying? Oh, this is even better, bro. I don't even care what this guy says now. Um, Let me tell you something, okay? When these non-GameStop investors, these non-supporters of the company, tell me something, okay? Why do they want to tell you how GameStop should be running their company? Like, who are they? Just invest or don't. And if you're gonna do something for the betterment of GameStop, don't try to change the fucking wheel. Go in there and support the company. That's it. That's the best way to do it. If you don't like what the leadership is doing, then don't invest with the leadership. Don't tell them what to do. It doesn't work that way. They bought their way in. You want to make a difference? Go buy the position. Go buy the position that Ryan bought in. He bought the leadership position so that he could do what he's doing today. You want to be able to tell him because you own some shares? That's not the way this works. You got to do the job, son, and then do it for free. Oh wait, that's my point. You see, there's a lot of guys out there in the content creation world that never leave their house. They never leave the front door. They always have something to say, but they'll never go out there and interact with people. They'll never beat the feet for what they invest in and what they believe in. They can't do it. This is why I don't support those platforms. This is why I won't talk with them because they're not real. They're completely fake. To do an investment and then to talk shit on it every day. Like I've got a whole list of Redditors and meltdowners that come out and say, "Oh, Marantz is this, Marantz is that, Marantz." But you know what? I'm on the street, and I tell you where I'm going to be. How about you show up and tell me? Show up and tell me what I am, what I'm not. Explain it. Let's talk it out. I will debate anyone at any time. Name the place, name the time. Do it. And I'm talking about in person. Tell me where you want to meet up. Where do you live? Where do you stay? Where do you want? I'm there. Because I do the internet thing where I'm already undefeated. You guys want to do it in person? Let's do it in person as well. Because I'm guaranteeing you that the same 5 people with multiple accounts that blast people and do things and try to get personal, for everybody that attacked me personally, right? You're never gonna win. Like, look at this presidential election. They're running out of options, so it's just a smear campaign at this point. You can smear me. You can do it all you want. It's not going to change the truth. Not even one ounce. I like the Elvis Marantz picture. The king has returned. Investing in the GameStop better than ever. Thank you so much. Yeah. Today makes it easier. This is a unique opportunity to invest. I'm going to invest. We are boss. Grow a back. Excuse me? Is this real? And get Patrick Bain on your show. Okay. You're an investor. We're your boss. All right. I'll play your game. Okay? I'll play your game. In any publicly traded company, the shareholders are the boss. You're absolutely correct. Do you know what's the difference between those companies that you're talking about and GameStop's? The number one shareholder in this company is the boss. You see, you could have that stance if you were in AMC. You could have that stance if you were in Apple, if you were in Nvidia, where they're selling shares like crazy. See, you could have that opinion. You could be private equity. You could be a venture capitalist. You could tell GameStop what to do, how to do it, when to do it, if you own the shares. But do you know who owns the shares? The people in charge. Therefore, you either invest with them or you zip it. That's what it is. Thank you so much, Albert T. We're doing our best on the videos, yes. Debate Patrick Burns on NFT per share, something Ryan should have done 2 years ago, IMO. Fear no evil. Once again, this is why you don't run a company. Okay? And let me know where Overstock is today. Here, I'll play your game. Where's Overstock today? Right? That's who you want me to invite into to have a conversation, right? I don't need a conversation. When are you going to understand that Ryan Cohen is doing the best thing for the shareholders and the company? The best thing. What is the problem here? What is the issue? What are you missing? Because somebody told you that you were supposed to get rich tomorrow? Because it's supposed to be at the moon? Market manipulation. We gotta trump on it, right? No. Invest in fundamentally sound companies, make sound judgments and investments, read a balance sheet, invest based off of fundamentals. Let everything else sort itself out. But you want some magic beanstalk. You want some mechanism that you can plant into the ground, and that'll really force something. What's it going to do for you? I don't need someone who tried something one time who did it, and then what was the outcome? Private equity sweep in and destroy that company? Am I wrong here? Overstock.com just partnered up with the Container Store. All right? Before I take advice from anyone at Overstock, tell me why they put $40 million into a company that's market capped in a publicly traded company that is $40 million. I just paid for the whole company and I put money into it just so I could sell my products there. But yet I paid the price of what the whole company is. No. Ignorance. You obviously haven't done due diligence on that partnership either. I'm aware of the NFT dividend and it gets tied to each share. This is what it is. I don't care. That has nothing to do with the till. That has nothing to do with PSA graded cards. That has nothing to do with video games. Nothing to do with Ryan Cohen. Your ignorance is not bliss. Why not? Is it to protect naked shorts if they exist? What is this what if? Why are you putting energy into what ifs? Why are you talking about something that they want you talking about theories and myths and tinfoil? We're going to make business decisions based off of that. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, fear no evil. You need to stop watching. You need to stop watching PPCs, bro. I'm telling you who you're watching. I already know who you watch because you're extremely influenced. Your answers show me you're influenced. What do we talk about here? Whatever's documented. I could stop making videos tomorrow, and there's not a single person on this show that's going to give Ryan Cohen direction on how he should run his company. You know what they're going to do? All right, I'll keep buying stuff for GameStop, and I'll keep supporting my investment. That's the way it works. Did you know that? If you invest into McDonald's, you don't tell McDonald's how to run their company. You know what you do? You say, I'm investing in McDonald's, and I'm going to go buy a Big Mac. That's what you do. Just buy more and hold. Thank you. All the FUD is BS. These guys are trying to fix the system. Is this crazy? Play the system. Be the system. See how that works out for you. You can't fix a car while it's running. I'm watching Patrick and evidence of short sellers. Ryan is my employee, not my God. See, there you go. You're an idiot. Ryan's not your employee. Yeah, you own more shares than Ryan Cohen? No? Were you worth $2 billion when the stock's running? Just on GameStop alone? No? See, that's the luxuries of Ryan Cohen. He doesn't have to answer to anybody. He doesn't have to answer to stock analysts, to investors, to I don't know, anybody outside, bondholders. Nobody. Not a single person. Because he is the company. He owns it. He runs it. That's the difference here. And it's not that he's a god. Oh my God, Ryan, you're such a god. Ryan Cohen, I gotta be your buddy. We gotta be sitting side by side. Are you kidding right now? You know how ignorant it sounds? All you meltdowners are all the same. You meltdowners have this idea. They suck his. What did you guys say? We suck his balls. That's the words you guys used. And I don't like the verbiage, and I don't like the actual figure of speech. It is degrading, it's demeaning, and I don't approve of it. But when they say things like that, like Marantz is doing, they just sucking his this, and they use all those derogatory terms towards me, right? Hey, it's okay to be a fan of something, because chances are you're probably a fan of, I don't even know, some sports team that nobody cares. You worship sports people. I don't worship Ryan Cohen. I just support the man. I support the man, the common day man, the guy who he wants to be. The CEO he wants to be, the father he wants to be, the leader he wants to be. But you're trying to tell him what to do. You're not his boss, kid. This isn't like I pay taxes and I tell these teachers what to do. This is not the same thing. I think you have all your YouTube videos mixed up. You don't get to, hey buddy, I'm not showing you my ID. You work for me, pal. Ryan doesn't even know you exist. Remember that. The only reason I follow Marantz is because he's a regular working guy who spends extra time studying the market. All the regular people who have actual jobs believe in God and have families. Thank you. I had 100 more this week in the last. I'm at 700 total now. I'm with it, man. Thank you. You like Jackie. What's there to like, Bruce? Bryce? Is that your name, Bryce? No, I don't like a grifter who's trying to manipulate people and steal their money. There's not a successful day trader that you know of. Period, in the world. So why am I going to pay this guy to teach me how to lose my money? And then he charges you $500 to do it. Nope, not even close. All the silly people like Coors, Trey, PP, Pickle, Jackie, etc. Where are they now? No, the best part is, you think they're real people? Those guys couldn't get a job. They can't get a job in the real world. That's the difference. I never said that, and respect investors that invest and do not believe in naked shorts. But why not issue an NFT per share if it's almost free? It's crazy. No, nothing's free. When you're Ryan Cohen and you have the most eyes on you in the history of mankind, you can either do what you want to do or you can get your ass to work. So he's a CEO of a company. He has to work. Like, I don't know why you think he has time to just say, you know what, I have a good idea. Let's go ahead and push regulatory reform. Let's go ahead and let's challenge everything that's happening right now. Let's do that. What happened to Overstock? Did they get sued? Why isn't Patrick at Overstock anymore? Why didn't it work out? Ask them. Besides doing interviews about fancy information and talking shit about Jim Cramer, you tell me what's happening with Patrick these days. Ryan's 30 years old, 40 years old, 39, 40 years old. He has his whole life in front of him. His identity is GameStop. It is his investment. It's a holding company. And maybe he has other plans bigger than you can fathom. But you want to sit here and concentrate on naked shorts? I'm dying to hear this. Oh, tell me more. 8,000 companies in the world, and yet it's this company that you want to do your bidding. You're watching PP seats. Explain it. Tell me I'm a liar. Tell me I'm a liar. You're listening to idiots. People that don't understand market structure, how to fundamentally invest. They actually analyze companies. Nope. Balance sheets. None of it. Leadership. None of those people would even be around. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you think you're informed. Off the grid, the first NFT game, PS5, Xbox. There you go. I know they're shill. Of course they are. Every single one of them. Every single one of these people that you guys watch. You know I'm not a shill, bro. I got a job. I got a family. I got a life. I record the whole damn thing. Those kids could never. How about this? I'll start. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Sharon. I'll start. I'll do you guys all a favor. I'll pair up and I'll do interviews with anyone, debates, whatever it may be. When they do a video outside their house, showing you what they do for a living, what their family looks like. I want to know everything. Show me everything. I'm over here walking around my hotel room right now. Well, it's not a hotel room. It's considered a condo, as I was told. Sorry. But you tell me. You tell me when those guys actually do shit for real. And I'll stop what I'm doing. But me, giving away the farm, babe. Giving away everything I own. And driving around the country to do it. No? What's next? We might have to go do a giveaway at Grand Canyon. That's what we'll do next. Marantz, tinfoil time. Question. What do you think happened after the 5th? Are you talking about election night? What do I think? Nothing. I think that I don't think the election will be settled that night. I think it'll take a day or two, considering Arizona's playing some bullshit. But there's no way in God's green earth that Trump loses. I'm just telling you. I've talked to so many people. I don't see it. I don't see it one bit. So good luck to whoever's voting, but that's how it's going down. My channel has been banned for a week. That doesn't make any sense, bro. How does your channel get banned for a week? Man, are you allowed to swim in the Grand Canyon? Yeah, Hulk Hogan, you can die down there in that Colorado River if that's what you want to do. Anyway, yeah, so you guys got to remember, elections have never swayed the market more than 2% up or down. Never. Maybe for a day, but not for a week, not for 2 weeks. The biggest thing that's going to happen the day after election is the Fed meeting is the next day on Wednesday. If the Fed cuts rates 25 basis points, that's priced in. If they don't cut rates, which I think the Fed's going to have to stop cutting rates real soon. I think inflation is going to get... Oh, guys, you guys want this whole talk right now? It's late night. I'm trying to go out. I'm not trying to do real... Guys, I have not studied one article, one video, one stock market. I haven't even looked at the market. I didn't even check the price of GameStop today. I don't care. I'm on vacation. But you guys want macro right now? Let's go talk about this. I think that the Fed, and I think the whole left right now, this whole administration is letting America run ragged, increasing the debt by $500 billion in the last month, literally letting America fall apart so that because they know they lost the election. So they're literally going to go ahead and let Trump have to deal with the swamp, deal with the bullshit, and it's going to make it look like he caused this inflation. He caused this recession. That's going to cause Gary Gensler to lose his job. It's going to, well, we already know Janet Yellen's out the minute Trump's in, but you'll have a new treasurer. You'll have a new president of the Fed, and you're going to see Trump get blamed for everything. That's the agenda here. So his last 4 years, he'll get blamed for everything. We'll have to have a complete reset and restructure of the markets. Um, you guys know that we had a recession in 2022, but nobody wants to tell you that. And that's when inflation was at an all-time high. Rates were crazy. All people did was live off of interest. So credit cards, max out all the credit cards. So there's no way, unless you're really intelligent, and you call your credit card companies and you ask them to give you, 0% interest for 5 years, no one's giving you interest forgiveness right now. So no one's getting helped out but immigrants. Let's just put that out there. If you're an illegal immigrant, you're getting helped out. But other than that, this administration is gonna set up Trump to fail for 4 years, and then they're playing the long. I think the Dems are playing the long game. That's what I think they're doing. I think they're getting ready for a rebound after Trump's 4 years, and then you go from there. That's just my opinion. Talk faster, my pet. Okay. You better be scamming you $500. Yeah, Marantz can't keep up. So funny. What can I keep up with? Way better. Oh, what is it that I need to do? Am I missing something? What is it that Jackie? Oh, you guys want to talk, Jackie? Is that what you want to do, Brett? You came in here. You're a paid member of the channel, which you probably got a free membership for that. So thank you for your support, though. This is slow mo. This is slow mo. I've been talking economics and investing for 4 years straight on YouTube. Jackie's been here for 6 months. He's managed to lose people a lot of money by pushing out Tupperware. Maybe you forgot that one. Maybe you've forgotten every investment he's gotten wrong. But I'll let you go look at Connect the Dots. And there's 77 episodes on Connect the Dots. And I'll let you know how many we've gotten right. So it's been pretty amazing, right? Learning about private equity, learning about investing. But what do I need to teach you? What do I need to show you? Entry, GameStop. Every price is great. You should have bought it all last year. I had a whole last year. The last 2 years, I've been talking GameStop, the best investment of all time, at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those are the best entries of all damn time. I talk about for a whole year. Who's going to give me credit for being right for 2 years? Which one of you guys is going to do it? I've been right for over 2 years. The biggest track record in America right there. I'm up 100% on those investments. No? While you guys out here bullshitting, talking about, I don't even know, opportunity cost. Yeah? That's where I've been. I buy every day. Yeah, so do I. No, you don't buy it. You don't buy at every level, Bryce. You know what you do, Bryce? You look for your next trade. You're like everyone else, looking for the next trade. There's only one trade, babe. It's GameStop. That's it. And I'm all in. And I've been all in. Every day I buy in. Hell, this month I've bought in over, 70 shares this month? Go do the math. Over 70 shares. I think I always say my wife and I because it's a team effort, but we got to be in for like $1,600 this month. I'll still keep living. Still keep grinding. Show me Jackie's receipts. Show me his receipts on GameStop shares. Not options, not bullshit that he lost out on. Show me the shares that he bought and when he bought them. And I'll just shut up right now. Oh my God. I've been holding since 4 years now almost? Exactly. It matters. It matters in the world of content creation and or what you want to charge people for your info. Never going to happen. It's trash, bro. He bought Tupperware. See, that's $1 wasted, right? $1 anywhere but GameStop is $1 wasted. He bought Tupperware. You can't ever talk to me again. When you're buying private equity investments, you can never talk to me. Matter of fact, do I have a mod in here right now? Amo, you're here? Amo, can you block Bryce Baxton forever? Like, I don't have my fat fingers too much. But can you block him forever? I don't care if he's a paid member of the channel. He can take his $3 and he can put it back in his pocket. But can you block him forever for me? Can somebody do that? I never want to see this kid again. There you go. He's gone. Gone. Damn, Almo's out here sniping fools. And the reason why, I'm going to tell you why, Bryce, why I never want to see you again, why I never want to hear from you again. Because I don't want the conversation. The conversation is going to be, oh man, Marantz, you were so right. Man, I remember when I used to talk crap to you, bro. I remember when I thought Jackie was great and he was the truth. And now I'm right there, I'll be like, Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry, bro. I've been hearing that my whole life on YouTube. Where people come back and they kiss the ring, right? Oh, there it is. Marantz, you were right on AMC. You were right on Adam Aaron. You were right on HYMC. Oh man, you got you got what was it? Mullen Automotive right. You got Bed Bath and Beyond right. You called out Tony De Niro. You called out all of them. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Don't even deserve to get named. But I want to be here. I want to be here. Yeah, I got to let him go. I can't help that guy. Built my GameStop position near exclusive on Marantz Lives. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Best way to get started in investing. Joseph, great question. Best way to get started in investing. Download an app. Download the app that you feel preferred that you want to go ahead and invest on. There's Fidelity. There's Robinhood. There's Webull. There's Schwab. There's a lot, right? And so someone right away, oh, Robinhood, oh, Webull. Who cares, man? Go get what you got to get. Go buy some shares of GameStop if that's what you want to do. But the best way to do it is you grab it, you get in a brokerage account, one that allows you to do trading for free. You set up all your info, you tag it all in, and transfer $10. Transfer $10 and thank me later. But remember this, okay? This is a mindset that you have to have when you're investing. Some that I had to teach to my family, some I had to teach to a lot of people. When I'm buying shares, I'm not buying shares. You see, the mindset is when you buy something, you're spending money. I spent that money, I bought something. Now here I have it. I consume it and I throw it away. That's not what GameStop is. That's not what securities investing is. Buying shares is investing. And when you invest money into a company, you're putting that money away for another day. You get to go back to the market. You get to go get that money back. But it's like you're parking money and you'll get it when you need it. And for me, I've never parked money that I needed. And I've come up under so many different scenarios where it was rough, where life was rough over the last 4 years. And there's been so many supporters of this channel. I'm like God sent, right? Like I have so many angels that I remember the day I announced my wife had lost her job, and it was so real. She got laid off. And I didn't ask for any funds or anything, but here they came, money coming through the machine. And I'm like, yo, slow down. I don't need it like that. I have to tell people to calm down because people are so aptitude to help. There's a lot of people that want to help. It's just the Christian spirit. It's the God-given spirit. People always want to help. But my wife and I, we made it through that rough patch. When they were going to evict us out of our home, we were renting our house, and they came and told us one day. They knocked on the door and they said, hey, we want to do an inspection. And I never really told you guys how it all went down, but they came into our home and they were very deceptive. They were like, oh, we're just inspecting the house for your annual inspection. And we're thinking we're going to renew a lease or something. But my wife's in the business. So my wife's like, why are they asking all these questions? Like they were taking pictures that didn't make sense. And they were looking at things. And the next thing you know, my wife just says, hey, just cut the shit. She's like, are you guys trying to sell this house? And then the lady's like, yeah, I'm going to sell the house. And my wife goes, well, you have to give us, first right of approval or whatever. We get to try to buy it first, right? And when she did that, the lady looked at her with like, oh shit, she knows the business, and they really couldn't con us out of the deal. So we definitely went through that whole segment of our lives, and I had to come up with cash. And I looked at my position. I had enough cash for the down payment in my position, and no, I didn't do that. I sold a car that I didn't need. I had an extra car, but I sold my gym, I sold a car, and we had cash. So I didn't sell a single share. But you got to think about this though, guys. I couldn't buy a share for months. During that time frame, I wasn't buying a share a day. I couldn't afford it. And I was going live, and people were asking like, hey, Marantz, what about your position? I'm just at some point I was ashamed because it wasn't as big as other people's. But then I realized, you know what? I just I just got to tell people just how real I am. This is how real I am. I've gone through some real shit and didn't sell a single share, but I still stood positive on my investment. So the weeks that I could put in $100, I put in $100. There was weeks where I couldn't. But then when I got it all figured out, we got everything settled in. I looked at my wife and I said, "Hey, I'm going to go back to saving money." And she kind of looks at me like, "You're saving money," but now she really understands like my mindset, and she sees it, right? I show her and I go, "Hey, look, I got $22,000, and nobody can take it from me." And I saved that up after we put up 31,000 for the house. So in my mind, I'm like, "Yo, we were capable of doing 50,000, and that was easy. It wasn't that it was easy. It was an opportunity in front of us, and we bought an asset for about a couple of different assets, you know." But one second, guys, honey, I need you to call Aiden. Thank you. He just called me. So my son's calling, so my wife's got to call him. But what's your GME average? My average is $24 and some change. It's $24 a share. Been doing really well recently. Just keep grinding it out. But what I mean by grinding it out, so like, okay, you asked the best way to invest, right? Literally $20 a day. I do about $22 a day right now. If the shares were 25, I do 25. But I was pouring in $20 a day, so that means $100 a week. Um, yeah, that's it. $100 a week. But some people are like, that's not enough. Well, they don't know. They don't get it. In a year, I have 5,000. 2 years, I have 10,000. 3 years, I have 15,000. We're at 4 years right now, and I have 22,000. I'm ahead. I'm ahead of the trend. So I just keep doing that. And when it gets to 5,000, it gets to 5,000. It gets up, it gets up, it gets up. Well, I get there. I get there, I promise. And I do the same thing with some of my other investments that I have. I just put money together and I go from there. So most of all the positions are tiny compared to Wall Street. Patrick, yeah, I hear you. Um, what do I think of Lucid? I don't. Oh, what's going on, babe? Oh, guys, my son has an emergency, so I got to go handle that. His TV went out. That's an emergency. Is it his TV, babe? What happened? It's not working? Okay. How the hell did it go out? All right, we got a problem. um, tell him to tell Carme to get a hold of Jay real quick and see if they can reset it. In my black and yellow, it's at the bottom of my black and yellow. There's a 50-foot extension cord. There we go. We got to fix that TV. All right, not gonna lie. Tell him to get a book and cope. No, he's fine, dude. He was gaming with his buddies. What are you talking about? He's playing Rainbow Six or whatever. He's balling, bro. But you see, he calls me right away, and I'm like, yo, what's he calling me for, man? But yeah, no, he's balling it out. Okay, so you said Lucid, right? Amelia, I think Lucid's a terrible investment. Um, it's my opinion. I can have an opinion on this. Um, when it comes to EV vehicles, there was a cycle for EV back in the 2015 through 2020. That was their heyday. That was everything. Then you saw it peak out at 2021 because people were getting ready to sell. They sold it all off. So for every CCIV, for every Tesla, for Mullen Automotive, for Rivian, for Workhorse, I mean, how many other NIO? There was so many EV companies that are pushed onto people, and people. It's almost like the cannabis, right? That whole run, but it goes through cycles. So like right now, you're stuck in an AI cycle. So everybody's pumping AI, and there's only going to be like one or two survivors, but the rest will die off. That's just the way it's going to happen. But EV's the same way. It's already gone. Here's why it's in a cycle. Because EV vehicles, there's no market for resale. There is zero market to buy a used EV. You're not refurbishing an EV vehicle. You're not buying a new battery and putting it in there. You'd rather go buy a new car. It's going to create waste, junk. You're never going to have an EV Lucid from 2019 5 years from now. It's not the way it works. You have to know the industry. This is why gasoline, gas powered vehicles, combustible engines work. That's what's going on. Okay? I hope that works out for you. I got 1 million YouTube accounts. Oh, that sucks, bro. Thanks for your opinion. Just asking because it's very low. Yeah, it's going to be very low. A lot of these companies are going to be very low. It's their year. It's their time to not do well. That's what it comes out to. So, got to make sure they're not in that room after they leave. This is why non-gamers don't understand games and the gaming industry. Yeah, games you can recycle them. The biggest thing about games and why people enjoy physical is because they can get through them. And you can pass them on. You can trade them in. There's a lot of value. Could you imagine it just being digital? How do you trade in digital? How do you resell digital? You don't. That's why. So physical media matters. It's always going to matter. He can't keep up. Oh, you have another account. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, that's cool. Channel Zero News. I mean, you can have 5 accounts, bro. Yeah. You know what's going to happen to you, right? Yeah, Channel Zero News. You're about to get blocked and banned right now. So there we go. Watch miraculously. Channel Zero News. You are blocked and banned from the channel forever if you keep it up. Am I talking to the right guy? I hope I am. I don't know. Bought my regular 6 shares a week today, 22.85 average. I don't know what the hell that means. Handle BP. I don't know what that means. It says, notice yet Cartoon Biz TV not pumping. I mean, yeah. It's tough, guys. It's tough. What happened? Did he spill something back there? We're trying to fix this TV right now, guys. Okay. What do you think about the DRS numbers? I don't, Josh. I think DRS is pointless. I don't think it matters. And I don't care what the real DMT says. I don't care what all these other guys who try to push out DRS say. Don't care one bit. Because
can you change the cord the AC
to the TV?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All those are interchangeable.
Maybe you want to try grabbing the cord from my TV.
The exact same cord, yeah. Holy moly, you are over right there, or right over target Marantz, when your channel is getting targeted by bots and shills. Sean, my channel's always been targeted by bots and shills. I remember back in the day, we used to get all those erotic guys spamming, triple X, blah, 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 OnlyFans. We used to get all that in the chat when I first started YouTube. And, I've had so much traction in the past. And then when GameStop goes, sideways, people don't tune in and they're not interested. And so all I get is the hardcore, the diehards. I'm good with that. Yeah. I'm down with all the diehards, but it's just us guys, When it's all said and done. Think about what's about to happen with GameStop. Let's talk about this, okay? Before I take off right now. Because we're going, hey, can I tell you where we're going tonight? We're going to the park, MGM Park, whatever it's called, downtown, Vegas Strip. And we're going to go, it's Latin night. We're going to go. I got to get my drink on right after this because I don't really drink on the streams anymore. But he is fundamental. Oh, yeah. You're more fundamental turnaround or MOAS focused? Ooh, MOAS focused. Josh, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as MOAS focused. There's only fundamentals, right? The turnaround's already happening. The pivot for the company's already here. You would think GameStop lost $518 million 2 years ago. Operationally, at the end, everything. They lost 518 million. They're now plus $60 million. And it's going to be 300 million by the time the year's over. 200 to 300 million. That's almost $1 billion swing in 2 years. Nobody's doing that. There's not a company in the world, in America, that has that kind of. Can I explain it to you guys like the best way I can? Abercrombie and Fitch knew that there was a civil suit against Mike Jeffries. They knew that that was going to bring shame and vision towards their company, and their company's going to be seen in a bad light. The minute the Justice Department applies charges to them, it's done. They're going to lose value, right? So an earnings report shows you that Abercrombie and Fitch sells $3 billion worth of merchandise a year. $3 billion. That's not even half, or that's a little over half of what GameStop does. And their profit is $200 million. So they have a profit of $200 million, and that warrants them to go from $50 a share all the way to $200. 400% increase. Okay, let's talk about that. You get 400% increase because you made $200 million. What about GameStop? GameStop's about to make 200 to $300 million in a year, and they don't have any debt. They don't have any bad news surrounding them. They're a profitable company. They have $5 billion in the bank is what they're going to have. And what are you going to do now? That price better go up 400%. It better go from $20 to $80, or I don't believe that Wall Street's real, or I don't believe that they're not pumping that stock because they knew the bad news coming. Private equity's playing you. They're not playing me. That's the difference here. It seems like PSA and GameStop partnership will make a lot of profit for sure. Tony, let me tell you, I've gone into 4 GameStops since I've been here. 4. Every single one knew about the graded cards. Every single one said there's extreme demand. They've been asking. One of them was doing it. The other guys want to do it. They have to get the product to send it out, the little sleeves. But you literally are going to have extreme demand from the hobby lobbies, right? From the hobbyists. Because I'm going to go check out Reddit. I'm going to go spread the word like I have by foot. You guys, I went to the largest card show in Vegas this weekend by foot and talked to every single table and told them GameStop, PSA, partnership, you can send out your cards and get them graded. Only one table out of that whole crew was mad. Only one out of the 450. I'll take that. But who's out here hustling? Who's out here talking about? Nobody. Bunch of has-beens, bunch of people who say, buy the stock, we believe in MOAS. What do you believe? What's the MOAS for? I don't understand. You can't have MOAS without fundamentals. You can't have what you want, the stock to go crazy, unless Wall Street supports it. Because when Wall Street buys back in, so does everybody else. Remember that. I saw what happened to Tesla. And I know what happened to Tesla. They were shorted. They were attacked. It took 13 years for them to finally get into the S&P 500, for them to finally announce that they were going to go and do this split, and it went crazy because everybody had to buy back in. Everyone who's been shorting that stock. You guys can short GameStop all you want. You guys want to see GameStop go crazy? Go to the store and buy something. That's it. It's the last week of quarter 3. The last quarter of week 3. The last week of quarter 3. I'm listening to what they're doing over here. I have another cord in the garage in that big TV, the 70-inch. You know what I'm saying, babe? I'm paying attention to this conversation. I got office ears on. Okay, anyway. Take a shot of Patron for GameStop, Marantz. Let's go. No, I don't do tequila or anything like that. I'm good. You can't have a good running game without a good old line. That's my point. Unless no, he didn't have a good running. Barry Sanders didn't have a good running game. What are you talking about, guys? Don't do this shit. Barry Sanders wasn't as good as Emmitt Smith.
Either burnt out or
Oh no?
I don't know.
Can I tell you? Maybe you don't know how to. Maybe you don't know how football works.
Scenario is
See, the way football works is if you score or not. You could run from the 10-yard line to the 10-yard line all you want. In between the tens, do everything you want. Give me the guy who actually touches pay dirt. You see, Barry Sanders had like 3 rushing touchdowns one year, and he led the league in rushing. 3 rushing touchdowns. Couldn't punch it in.
you can ask Jada.
Too small, too soft, too weak. But you know, Emmett's a bulldog. He's a bulldozer, and I don't care. You got to give some credit to somebody who has longevity, who's taken that many carries for that many years and that many yards. 18,000 yards rushing. It'll never be broken. There's a record that'll never be broken. Jerry Rice, his shit can get broken. Keep messing around and find it out. If Randy Moss wasn't messing around for 4 years, he might have did it. Anyway, so fat. I still need to buy my first PSA graded card. What should I get? Rocky. That's cool. If you're a rookie, I don't know. Get whatever you want, man. There you go. Best running back ever. Told you. Get a haircut. Sure. GameStop made my Xmas shopping so easy. Gift cards to all my nieces and nephews. I'm down with that too. Bro, let me tell you what I do for my employees. Okay? I'm going to tell you what I do for my employees on Christmas. It's traditional that if you're a manager, a senior manager, you get all your managers a gift and all your supervisors a gift. But in addition to that, you also need to get your employees gifts if you have like a smaller department type style. So at the time I was running a small department, they all got a Marantz GameStop t-shirt and a $25 gift card to GameStop. I don't give a shit. I don't care what they thought they were going to get. That's what they got. You better go get your kids something. Go buy something because that's what you're getting. And that's it. You have no, I don't even know what the hell that says, bro. Hey, Master Potato. I don't know what you're saying, bro. I don't speak that language. You're speaking fat finger language. That's it. Personal foul on the Dallas Cowboys for impersonating the NFL team. All right, Hulk Hogan. I got to get going. Appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, nobody knows what that dude's saying. Nobody cares what that dude's saying. Anyway, I'm going to get at you guys. I got to take off. Appreciate all the love and support. Watch the last 2 videos I've done, guys. I did a video on the card convention. I went through and I interviewed everyone and recorded it. Pretty phenomenal, if you ask me, considering it was done that day. Like, my wife and I didn't even plan that out. I have the camera. Well, we have a phone, and I have microphones, right? And I was like, hey, I got the microphone. Let me just go ahead and record. If you're going to record. She goes, I'll film it. Here, give me that phone. And so let my wife do it, right? And then I said, all right, baby, check it out. We're going to Fremont. Let's take all the shit I got with me. Guys, I'm on vacation, okay? I'm on vacation. Don't get it confused, bros. I'm prepared for every outcome. I am prepared for every outcome while I'm on vacation. You think I left the house without my helmet? How else am I going to go to the moon if I didn't have this helmet? My wife knows it's sitting right next to my bed every night. I got it ready to go. All of you fake GameStop fans, all you fake content creators, let me know when you go on vacation to Vegas or anywhere and you're taking your helmet with you just in case you got to go downtown to let the whole world know GameStop's going to the fucking moon. Remember me, and I'll tell you what it is, guys. It's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace. They don't know. Now they know. That's how we do it. Who you calling fake fans? All of them, bro. Those Ian Carroll wannabes. Get at me. Ian Carroll, you got a helmet? You're on vacation? You gonna wear it? I didn't think so. I got this shit. You know why it's next to my bed? If I tell you the truth, bro. Bro, when I'm in it, when I'm there, I got the helmet on, bro. I promise you. I tell my wife, I said, you better call me Neil Armstrong. I'm about to land on the moon. Oh shit. Oh, she's coming. Bye.